Hello everybody, welcome to another video, and today I got something a little special. So, I love YouTube and I wanted to be a YouTuber since I was little, right? And when Trap Team came out, I took it to myself to write something in Google about my top 10 favorite Skylander villains, or favorite villain in Skylanders. I don't know why I fucking phrased it like that, but otherwise, I have this list that I got after graduating, and it hit me with a wave of nostalgia because I can visibly remember myself making this. I remember staying in recess and having my teacher help me write about these Skylanders, and I would go home and I would try to figure out who was my favorite. And personally, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking when I was little though, because there's some characters in here that I'm surprised I even have in here. So we'll go through it. I'm guessing these are like, I'm guessing number 1 is Pinata, but for some reason it's like this. I'm surprised I didn't go 10, 9, 8, but whatever. So we'll just go through it. And again, you have to realize I was maybe like 8, 9. I don't even remember when Trap Team was even released or how old I would be then. But just know this isn't gonna be cohesive in the slightest. So we'll go through it. So number 1, Pinata. The thing I like about Pinata is that he has music and a lollipop as his fighting tool, or fight tool, not even fighting. I can agree with that. I can still vouch for Pinata. I do love his music a lot. It was one of the most catchiest ones out of all of them. And having a lollipop as a fight tool is pretty gangster. So I'll let that one slide. Number 2, Nightshade. The thing I like about Nightshade is that in of his moves, he lets him hit and gets coins. I don't even know what the fuck that even means. I don't even remember Nightshade in the slightest. So maybe. I liked money. I like getting I like getting bread back then, it looks like. But okay, cool. I guess we'll fuck with that. I-5, which I even missed a little bit of the E right there. Man, how the fuck did my teacher not even go through this and be like, yep, this is cohesive. But the thing I like about I-5 is that he uses his hands with his eyes and his hands. So I like this design. And you know what? I can still fuck with that. I wish I-5 would have got a proper Skylander. I like I-5. I think he's cool. I fuck with I like how he looks. And I like his music now too. I remember I went through all of the music in the past, and I fuck with all the music. So let's go on number 4, which number 4 was over there, but number 4, Chompy. The thing I like about Chompy is I even spelled Chompy. I spelled Chompy. Chompy is his chomp is really powerful, and he spawns little ones too. So, I can't remember. I didn't remember playing as Chompy back then, but I guess he spawns more of them. Chaos. The thing I like about Chaos is that when you do his quest, you get a cool suit. If you want to play as him, you need a Chaos Trap. And I'm guessing that was the cool suit right there. It doesn't look like good at all, but yeah, I guess that was his cool suit. And I think the reason I liked Chaos so much too is because I got this trap for buying the Dark Edition, which was the first time I bought a Dark Edition for that Wildfire. And I didn't see anybody else have it that ever played Skylanders, which was basically no one in my school. So I thought it was really cool. So I think that's why I have him on there. I remember he was pretty strong, I think. Maybe. I don't know, dude. It's been so long. I gotta play Trap Team. I might honestly do it soon. I might buy it. Number 6, Grenade. The thing I like about Grenade is that he spawns little ones, and when he blows up, it's so strong. That makes sense. I kind of fuck with Grenade. I never thought I liked them that much, but apparently I liked them a lot to the point where I put them on my list. Number 7, Ice Cream. The thing I like about Ice Cream is that when she spawn, a lot of I-Villain and big ones too. I don't even know. Okay, this one's fully under. I don't know what the fuck. Spawn a lot of I-Villain and big one too. I'm guessing they spawn eyes. She spawns a lot of eyes, villains, and big ones too. I can't remember. I think she spit out her eye, right? Again, I don't remember. Ice Cream is, I guess, kind of cool. You scream ice cream, we all scream for ice cream. I remember saying that a lot, but I didn't think it would be up here in the top 10 of my favorites. But all right, number 8, we got Chomp Chest. Thing I like about Chomp Chest is that he can track down money. Again, I looks like I really loved the idea of just getting a bunch of cash. Apparently I just had a really hard time of just upgrading my Skylanders, because both of them, 2 people so far have dealt with just having money. In number 9, we're getting a little throwback here with Bone Chompy. The thing I like about Bone Chompy is he puts little ones of him in the floor. I don't know what that means, but that sounds kind of cool. I really like the idea of little ones, apparently. So many of them so far have been talking about little ones and big ones and fucking all of them. And then the last one is Taekwon Crow. The thing I like about Taekwon Crow is that he hits hard. And it's kind of funny because I remembered myself when making that rant video about Taekwon Crow and Grave Clobber being Skylanders, that I said I physically don't even remember Taekwon Crow or whoever would like them. But apparently Little Me liked them, and he put him in the top 10. The thing I like about it is that he hits hard. I thought he hit hard. And I even put an exclamation mark. That's how you know I was serious, because normally I wouldn't put shit. But yeah, that's my top 10 to apparently little old me. It seems like I really liked when they had little ones and spawning more. And again, it is honestly surprising what the list I saw here, because if I pull out my old trap team box over here, right? And please don't mind it. I know it's gonna look like utter dog shit. You have to work with me here now, okay? It's a little battered up. I promise I might get like the cool chest thing later. But if we go here to all the Skylanders I used to have, I didn't even put Chef Pepperjack. That is one of my favorite villains, and I still proudly say is my favorite villain is Chef Pepperjack that I wish got a Skylander. I don't even know how the fuck I didn't even put him on the list. I don't know what I was thinking. Again, I had Taekwon Crow, someone that I said I didn't even mind or I didn't even care for nowadays, and now I have him on the list. I don't even know. Maybe he really did hit hard. Maybe he really was that cool. If you could tell also, there was no water there. I apparently just disliked all the water ones. To be fair, the water ones are kind of the weakest ones, right? Threat Pack, Cross Crow, Brawler Chain. Chill Bill's cool now, but back then he was just a troll. Okay, maybe he was a little cool back then too. Slobber Trap and the Boy Gulper, like, they was the weakest ones. For Tech, honestly, also Tech I really didn't even care for, because it was just like robot, tank, the fucking other walrus, tank, mob lobs. Like, I didn't really give a fuck. But yeah, wow, I'm honestly surprised. If I had to pick a list now, obviously Chef Pepperjack would be in there. Broccoli Guy not being on there too is kind of a disservice to the Broccoli Guy. Or even Sheep Creep. Sheep Creep is like a funny character I'm surprised I didn't even care for. But everybody else, I don't know if I would put on there now. I might make another one later on, figuring out who I like the most, but apparently I just like the dark one. I got a couple light on there. We had one fire one with Grenade. Pinata is still undoubtedly my favorite. Not even Chompy Mage made the list, which is kind of weird too, because playing as Chompy Mage is pretty badass. But yeah, there's my list to, again, I don't know how fucking old that would be, but yeah. That's my favorite villain in Skylanders. I didn't even put villain, I put villain. This is my favorite villain. But it's a cool past relic. Again, I can remember making this. I remember making copies of these too. I think I had some laminated and I gave it out to friends. That's how much I was actually really happy with this little list of mine. And I lost it, and I thought I would never ever see it again, but I'm glad that the fucking school kept the copy, because they know how gangster this was going to be. And I'm going to put this in a museum one day. I promise you that much, but tell me what your guys' favorite Skylanders were, or Skylander villain. And yeah, thank you for watching all the way through. And tell me if Little Me was right or wrong, you know. Bully Little Me, because he wouldn't care now. He probably would, but I don't care. So go at it. Hope to see you guys in the next one, and thank you for watching all the way through. Remember, if you like all the content I've been making, please subscribe. It would be pretty nice. So, yay. See you guys.